Am I audible? Can you guys hear me? What's up, boys? All right. I'm a little overwhelmed. So we got Leviathan Kit, Galactic Legend Leia, new Cal Kestis raid. Who the fuck is Princess? Who even is this? Oh my god, it's a fucking Ewok! No fucking way, dude. We got a fucking furry Ewok, dude. Dude, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck is this? Who the fuck is... What the fuck is this? Okay, it's this guy. Is this a first order thing? Alright, I don't know. Holy shit. She's thick, dude. We got fucking furries in Galaxy of Heroes, dude. Dude, this is the great... Wait, why won't this work? Click on this. Dude, what the fuck? Alright. Alright, let's just rip into it, boys. Yeah, grab a drink, sit back, and put on your readers. Holy shit. Alright, everyone, we need some fucking water. I need to... Alright. New top of the meta capital ship, Leviathan. Designing Leviathan was definitely challenging. Profundity and Executor, the best of the best, so how can we create a capital ship that surpassed them both? Then it became obvious. Just take the enemy's capital ship for yourself. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. Just, you know, Executor was very new, right? You know, it's like, oh, boom, your ship is gone. And then Profundity was like, oh, what if we didn't blow up your ship, but we instead distracted it and made it go over there? And now Leviathan is instead saying, oh, you see your capital ship? Wouldn't it be really funny if that was my capital ship? Oh my god. We've also seen your questions popping up asking how it will do against Executor and Profundity, and we're confident to say that this is a funny line. Leviathan will execute profoundly. All right, CG, thanks for the fucking wordplay. Inside Leviathan's kit, there will be anti-breach, crit mechanics to help its survivability. And in addition to that, Leviathan has the ability to destroy enemy reinforcements, not to mention it will have lots of ferocity. So big damage, but probably take more damage in return. Holy shit, Gravital. Yeah, dude, this is a... Holy shit, GLA is for Ewoks. I don't know, man. Could be possible. 1 second. Alright. In short, you use special abilities to progressively take over the enemy capital ship. Yes, you heard that right. You're taking over the enemy's capital ship. Here are the requirements. Alright, let's get into Leviathan kit, boys, because I think that's what we're here for. Basic ability. Something fuselage. I'm a little too tired. Apocalyptic. I don't even know what that word means, but deal special damage to target enemy and inflict shock for 2 turns. Then all Sith allies gain 1 stack of ferocity for 2 turns. If the target enemy already had shock, inflict doubt for 2 turns on 2 random enemies who don't have it. If seize the bridge has been used in this encounter, which I imagine is take over the enemy capital ship, dispel all buffs on target enemy and inflict fear for 1 turn, which can't be dispelled or resisted. Okay, nice basic ability. Alright, special 1. Sabotage the hangars. Oh, I see. So you're slowly sabotaging the entirety of the ship, and then you can finally seize the bridge. Nice little wordplay. Nice little mechanic there. Requires the player to inflict 15 debuffs, 1-time use. Okay, so you can only use each ability once. So it looks like you can only basic until you meet a requirement. Okay, maybe it's just this one specific ability. Never mind. Limit 1 use per battle. Sith allies gain critical hit immunity. So there's your anti-profundity. And 5 stacks of ferocity for 2 turns. The target ally recovers 40% health. Increase the cooldown of call reinforcements by 1 on the enemy capital ship if they're light side. And inflict capital ship sabotaged on all enemies until the end of the encounter. The next enemy reinforcement or seize the bridge is used. Capital Ship Sabotage is a unique ability. The next allied ship called to reinforce is immediately destroyed. Oh my goodness. That's pretty funny. Immediately destroy the reinforcement. That's kind of hot. You can only use it once, but still, that's kind of funny. This ability can't be used unless the other allied Sith ship inflict 15 debuffs. Okay. Special 2, Sabotage the Engines. Limit 1 use per battle. Reduce the enemy capital ship speed by 30% for the rest of the encounter, and remove 30% turn meter, which can't be resisted. So I guess you go first for the rest of the battle. Sith allies gain critical hit immunity for 5 stacks of ferocity for 2 turns. The target Sith ally gains breach immunity for 3 turns. Kind of nice. Basically just slowing TM reduction. Okay, nothing too crazy, but I like that a lot. It's a good utility there. Special 3, Seize the Bridge. Can only be used if both Special 1 and Special 2 were used. One-time use, 5-turn cooldown. Limit 1 use per battle. Take control of the enemy capital ship, reset its cooldowns, and grant it a bonus turn. What if you take control of the Executor right before it does its Annihilate? Who's Captain Drogon? I think it's this guy. No, that's Satan. I maybe a First Order lifter for... I have no idea. I think it's a made-up character like Shorty. I don't know if it really exists yet. Maybe it's like a Leia lifter. I don't know. This is Princess Furry, whatever. Yeah, what if you take control of the Executor right before it does its thing, and it's like, what are you shooting? I guess it would just instantly defeat the rest of the fleet, but that'd be kind of funny. While controlled, you can't use Call Reinforcement, and the cooldown of the ultimate ability is set to max the start of each turn. Okay, never mind. Allies recover 50% health and have their cooldowns reset, and all enemies are inflicted with fear for 1 turn, which can't be evaded, dispelled, or resisted. This ability starts on cooldown the first time Sith allies are inflicted with 50 debuffs. Reduce the cooldown by 1. This ability starts on cooldown the first time Sith allies are inflicted with 50 debuffs. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of ferocity you have to inflict on yourself. This ability can't be used unless Destroy the Engines and Sabotage the Hangars were used in these same encounters. So, do you get permanent control of the enemy capital ship, or is it... It says while controlled. Okay, I guess that just means... Okay. So it looks like you get permanent control. Is that what we're landing on? Everyone in chat, are we landing on... How do we have 330 people but not 69 likes of the Coruscant Underworld Police Chief of the 69th Precinct, the most underfunded, undergeared precinct in all the Coruscant Underworld? Come on, guys. Are we kind of leaning towards this as a permanent control? All right, crew. Wrath of the Sith. All right, this is Darth Revan's crew ability. Sith allies gain 15% max health. Sith ships gain a critical hit immunity for 1 turn, 1 stack of ferocity, 1 stack of We Have Returned for 2 turns. The Sith Empire ships gain additional stack of We Have Returned. Whenever an enemy is summoned, reduce their max health by 50%. Till the end of the encounter. Enemies attacking at a turn deal 50% less critical damage to attacker Sith allies. Whenever the enemy debuff expires, a random Sith ship gets 1 stack of ferocity for 2 turns. Mark 6 Interceptor just gains an additional 10 stacks of Devouring Swarm when starting its first turn after it's deployed. So turn 1 Annihilate. Whenever an enemy reinforces, inflict daze on all enemies for 1 turn. Sith ships are immune to max health reduction. Reinforcement bonuses. Reinforced Sith ships' attacks can't be evaded. They gain 5 stacks of ferocity, and they ignore taunt effects until the end of the turn, and stun target enemy for 1 turn, which can't be resisted. Leviathan is expected to release on the 19th. All right. Everyone set your calendars. The 19th is going to be the Leviathan drop day. I don't know if I'll even be in town the 19th. Oh, shit. That's a very important day for me. Alright, it looks like I will be streaming that late at night. Fuck. That is actually heartbreaking for my YouTube career. If you use Executor's ult a second time in normal matches, you kill the rest of the ships, but I guess it's set to max cooldown, so you can't use it. Alright, what are our thoughts, before we move on to GL Leia, what are our thoughts on Leviathan? This sounds kind of fucked up. Oh, you reinforce? Oh, dead. Oh, you have a capital ship? Oh, capital ship's mine. Oh. My guys come in? Oh, you're instantly stunned and dazed. Your guys come in? Oh, they have no health.
If you use Executor's ult a second time in a normal match,
that's my birthday? Oh, happy early birthday.
So I think it'll just insta-kill the fleet if you control.
Alright, Galactic Legend Leia Organa. Our second big piece of news is about our new Galactic Legend, Leia Organa. While we are a little ways from releasing Leia, we wanted to give you a quick rundown of the character. Our lead designer for Leia has this. While designing Leia, I was trying to create a character that would be leading a tactical assault against the enemy. Okay. Leia was always a vocal and visible leader of the Rebel Alliance, and her being in charge of the battlefield should be reflected in her in-game strategy. So all of her abilities are just talking? I don't know. Each ability allows the player to pick the best target to accomplish a goal. This could mean based on the enemy role, a high priority target, or using one of your allies to deliver a powerful blow. Also, by being such a notable target, she is naturally drawing the attention of the enemy, and if they fail to accomplish their goal of prioritizing her, they will be punished. Okay, so it looks like her ultimate ability is maybe on her being alive, I guess? I don't know. Ray 5 incoming? I don't know, man. We've been getting Ray 5 rumors for like 45 years, maybe. All right, so the first requirement's obviously Captain Rex, the new Ewok furry, Wicked at 3, Lando Calrissian. Dude, these are actually not bad. Admiral Akbar at 3, Wicked at 3, Lando at 5. Like, these are not full Relic 7, Relic 8, Relic 9s like Leviathan. So I guess first set of requirements, not that bad. But they usually hit you in set 2. They hit you with one R9, and then set 3, they're going to hit you with another R9. So I guess we'll see. We'll be releasing the second part of the character requirements at a later date, so be sure to keep a lookout on the forums. Please see her basic... Wait, did they give us the kit? Please see her basic ability information below. Oh, did they just give us one ability? Oh, sorry. Deal physical damage. Rebel allies gain retribution for 2 turns. On our turn, deal bonus true damage to target enemy equal to 10% of the damage other Rebel allies received since her last turn. And deal additional effects based on the target enemy's roll. Connection lost. Okay, so I guess I haven't finished the kit. So she deals 10% of the damage that you dealt to their team since her last turn. So maybe make her super slow? They're drip feeding the kit? They're drip feeding... Dude, they're not just drip feeding the kit. They're drip feeding the basic ability. And he gave us half the basic ability. Unless that is the full basic ability, and then the connection lost just means the rest of the kit. All right. I guess now we're getting into the new Cal Kestis raid, which is quite interesting. But wait, there's more. That's right. We wanted to give you a sneak peek at the upcoming new raid. Dude, I just had a conversation. Oh my God. So, of all of the like little side Galaxy of Heroes businesses around the side, obviously we do roster reviews on stream and stuff, but like for my higher tier patrons, I like really go in deep on a lot of their stuff. And I had a conversation with one of them literally 2 days ago. And he's like, you know, APGAINS, I really, really want to prep to build up more teams for the crate raid to really help my team get going. And I was like, I don't know, man, the crate raid, like a lot of people are just kind of autoing, kind of pushing it to the side. And 2 days later, APGAINS, oh look, there's a new fucking raid coming out. We're going to go through some. All right, as promised, we're looking to bring a brand new featured raid to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes after releasing Galactic Legend Leia. This is because she will be a featured player in the raid, much like Jabba the Hutt was for the crate raid. But what will this raid entail? The 40th anniversary of Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. In full swing, we thought it would be great if she could bring her own unique spin to the classic speeder bike pursuit. Holy shit, is this a speeder bike raid? Dude, is this the closest thing Galaxy of Heroes is getting to pod racing? Speeder bike raid is fucking wild. Dude, now that's pod racing. Jesus Christ. Using the motion tech we pioneered for the Dash Rendar. Oh, so this is going to be like 2D Dash Rendar speeder bike racing. Holy shit. All right, that's kind of I'm not going to lie, I think that's kind of funny. I should call up Crumb and be like, whoever made this is fucking hilariously funny. Using the motion tech we pioneered for the Dash Rendar level of the Star Killer event, we will bring to Galaxy of Heroes a brand new way of viewing and playing the game. Your squad will be racing through the forest moon of Endor, dodging trees, avoiding rock. Is this going to be like fucking Flappy Bird? Do I have to like manually control my team? Avoiding rocks and skimming over the ground at breakneck speeds in pursuit of Imperial Scout Troopers. Imperial Scout Trooper? Confirmed. Moff Gideon. Buff incoming? Question mark. Looks like they're releasing new raids quite often. No reason to rush new GLs for those raids then. I think it's more along the lines of they're going to make like with Jabba, they made the Rex relatively easy as long as you had Jedi Knight Luke, of course. I think they're going to make the Rex middling, and then it's just going to be like, oh, all the whales buy the new GL, and by the time the free-to-play players can grab the new GL, the new raid's out, so there's not really an incentive to do it unless you're going to spend money. That kind of keeps the free-to-play on the back foot and keeps the spending up if you have a good enough frequency of raids and stuff like that in GL. So I guess that makes sense for them. You'll be asked to bring 3 characters from the list below. These characters will have their abilities changed to the raid as they will be zooming along. Fucking zoom in, man. Dude, can you imagine you use this fucking furry? Where's the... I need to find a funnier picture of this character. You imagine you have this. This is your Galaxy of Heroes Conquest GL Leia lifter unit. And you're fucking speeding around. Oh, we also have the Malicos kit reveal to talk about later, I believe. On top of literally everything else. Zooming along on the speeder bikes as seen in the movies, there are 8 new abilities, a unique basic shared by all characters, and 7 special abilities that characters will get 1 or 2 of based on their current abilities in their kits. Additionally, holy shit, so many additionalities. Additionally, all of these replacement abilities will not be doing traditional damage, but scoring points in the raid via applying different types of stacking effects onto the enemies. When any of these stacks reach a certain level, the enemy will be defeated, scoring you an even larger amount of points. We're working hard to bring these defeats to you as epic. Okay, sorry, I'm an idiot. As epic cinematic moments, a visual payoff for your strategic gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, a brand new game mechanic for a brand new raid with brand new characters. I'm gonna, I think that's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of that. For example, Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker gets his Repulse ability replaced with the Divert Attention. Using this ability, the raid will apply stacks of Distract on the enemy Scout Trooper. When the Scout reaches a certain threshold of distracted stacks based on your raid difficulty level, the Trooper will look back and be oblivious to the obstacle in his path that will inevitably crash into defeating them. This is like very charming. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of hot. Don't think we forgot about how your mods and unique abilities will work either. Increasing Luke's potency will increase the amount of distract stacks. Oh, interesting. Different stats will affect different abilities, and we'll have full list available to everyone before the raid is released. As we know, there will be some deep theory crafting and optimization made for the 3-person squad. All right. Current planned allowed characters include Admiral Akbar, C-3PO. C-3PO on a fucking speeder bike? That's going to be kind of weird. This raid could be super hilarious. This could be fucking funny. This would make for some fantastic streaming potential right here. Chewbacca, Han Solo, Hera on a speed bike, Lando, Wedge, Jedi Knight Luke, Chief Chirpa, all of the fucking Ewoks, Admiral Piet. Wait, Admiral Piet on a speed bike fighting Scout Troopers. I am quite a big fan of that. Unless when you go in with the Empire, they switch it up and you chase the rebels. I don't know. Stormtrooper, Iden, Moff Gideon, Range, Magma, Death, Shore, General Veers, and Colin Stark. So when can you expect to experience the new raid? Our team is driving towards the fall end of this year. So 6 months from now, we'll have a new raid, I guess. Outside of those 3 major announcements, we have a few additional items we'd like to discuss. First, a tidbit of the designer working on the tiny but mighty Princess Kanisa. I'm assuming it's Nisa? Nisa? Or Kanisa? I don't know. I'm just going to say Nisa. I'm just going to call it the furry. Working on the furry has been fun. My heart nearly exploded when I found out I was going to design her. Ewoks have always been my favorite creature/species in Star Wars. Without giving away too much, expect the furry to raise Ewoks' power level and lift their meta rankings. All right, where's fucking not sure? Where's not sure? Where's the fucker who has all R9 Ewoks? Next up, we are thrilled to introduce a new original character to the Star Wars galaxy, Drogon, a rebel captain who fought with the rebellion on Endor. and a key part of GLA's squad. Since birth, the Drogon has not just had a limb difference, but also... Wait, does he have more limbs or less limbs? But also a sense of justice and passion to help those in need. From the start, we focused on designing Drogon, whatever, to not only be authentic. Authentic to what? You made him up. You can't be authentic and fake. But also a character that feels part of the broader Star Wars universe. We are excited to welcome Drogon to the squad and look forward to the ways he can broaden inclusive design in our game. Thanks for reading this month's Road Ahead. A reminder, the announcements are still in development, blah, 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 blah. Thanks. All right. Last but not least, Malicos kit reveal, real quick. Is this the actual kit reveal? FAQs. All right, here we go. Abilities, basic. Dark Strike. Final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy and gain 2 stacks of Edge of Madness. This is literally just going to be Star Killer, right? Until the end of the encounter, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. This attack can't be countered. Edge of Madness. Minus 2% defense per stack. Oh, interesting. So he's just going to reduce his own defense. Vile Thrash. 3 cooldowns and a Zeta. Deal physical damage to target enemy and gain Riposte for 2 turns. That's kind of hot. This attack has plus 30% defense penetration. Quadrupled if allies are dark side or light side unaligned force users. So Cal Kestis counter. Interesting. If Malicos has at least 20 stacks of Edge of Madness, he takes a bonus turn. For every 20 stacks of Edge of Madness he has, dispel them and gain a stack of Madness Manifested until the end of time. Or until the end of next time he uses Die Whelp. Sorry, I don't know why I said the end of time. Or is defeated. Or the end of the encounter, which can't be copied, dispelled, blah, blah, blah. And if the ally in the leader slot is a dark side or light side unaligned force user, the cooldown of Die Whelp is reset. Madness Manifested, minus 40% tenacity per stack. The next time this character uses Die Whelp, it deals 50% more physical damage per stack, reduces the current max health of the target enemy by 15%, and the rest of the battle, which can't be resisted, and removes all stacks of Madness Manifested. All right, Die Whelp. This seems like this is going to be his kill everyone ability, or kill one specific person with 3 big rocks. This is an Omicron. Thank God it's a Grand Arena Omicron. If this said while in territory battles, I would have cried. Deal physical damage to and inflict vulnerable to all enemies and stun target enemy for 1 turn. All right, so it is an AoE, but it only hits 1 person with the animation. If the target has defense down, the stun can't be resisted. If the target enemy is in the leader slot, increase their cooldowns by 1, which can't be resisted. While in Grand Arenas, deal additional true damage to all enemies and inflict buff immunity and healing immunity on target enemy for 2 turns, which can't be resisted. If the ally in the leader slot is a dark side unaligned force user, Malicos gains 20% critical damage and offense stacking. Wait, so deal additional true damage to all enemies and inflict buff immunity and healing immunity on target. So I'm assuming this true damage is going to be why this is an Omicron. Because buff immunity and healing immunity is kind of hot. But is it an Omicron hot? Like, this is a Star Killer level character. I don't know. Well, it looks like he has more Omicrons. Okay, more Omicrons. Great. Unique 1. If all allies are unaligned force users at the start of the battle, while Malicos has at least 1 stack of Edge of Madness, whenever he scores a critical hit, all of the allies gain 5% critical damage and offense stacking until the end of the encounter. Whenever an ally is inflicted with healing immunity, they dispel it and gain damage immunity for 1 turn. Whenever they are inflicted with stun, they dispel it and recover 30% health and protection. While in Grand Arenas, enemies defeated by this ability by allies can't be revived. This effect persists if Malicos is defeated. That's actually kind of hot. Holy shit, there's more. The first time another... Jesus Christ, Capital Games. How much reading do I have to do? Yo, I can finally be edging in Star Wars Galaxy. Dude, enough of people edging while watching APGAINS. Now you can be edging while playing Galaxy of Heroes. You don't even have to watch the stream. Alright. The first time another dark side or light side unaligned force user ally would be reduced to 1% health. If Malicos is active, they recover 100% health and protection. Holy shit, this is a savior ability. Gain damage immunity for 1 turn. Take a bonus turn and gain critical chance up, critical damage up, and offense up 2 turns. While Malicos is active, whenever an enemy with less than 100% turn meter gets bonus turn meter, Malicos gains a stack of Edge of Madness. To the edge of madness, in a time of sadness. All right, we're gonna be listening to that song a lot while we test this guy out. And the enemy takes true damage, which can't be evaded. Limit once per turn. Damage. Blah blah blah. Okay, who cares? Unique 2. Strength is power. Another Omicron. Malicos attacks can't be evaded. Enemies defeated by him can't be revived. He has 75% counter chance and 100% health steal. Jesus. At the start of battle, he gains 25% offense for each other dark side or light side online force user. If the ally in the leader's slot is a dark side or light side online force user, Malicos ignores taunt. While debuffed, he gains 50% health steal. So 150% base health steal is crazy. Whenever Malicos uses an ability during his turn, if he has accuracy up or defense up, he immediately uses Dark Strike. Whenever he attacks at a turn, he gains 10% critical damage. Dude, this guy is going to fucking murder people. Whenever he is inflicted with daze, he dispels it and reduces his cooldowns by 1. Whenever an enemy dispels a debuff, Malicos has inflicted a blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, dude, I'm fucking tired of reading. At the edge of madness, in a time of sadness. Alright, while in Grand Arena, at the start of the battle, Malicos gains a stack of Edge of Madness until the end of the encounter. And all unaligned force user allies gain a critical hit immunity for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled. He has 100% max health and 50% mastery. Jesus Christ. Whenever he uses an ability during his turn, he immediately uses Dark Strike. Whenever he attacks out of turn, he gains protection up 20%. Whenever the unaligned force user ally uses special ability, Malicos assists. Jesus Christ. Is he Conquest? Omicron's designed for Grand Arena game mode, help both Malicos and his allies. How do I... Oh, okay, so yes, I was right a week or so ago. He's a Conquest character. Yo, my goodness. Okay, time for polls, boys and girls. What? That is not how you spell what. There's a Q in there. What? Oh, I accidentally hit the caps lock. Sorry. 3rd time's a charm. What are you most looking forward to? Question mark. All right. We have Leviathan. We have Leia. We have Princess Knisa. And we have... I guess no one's excited for the random other guy that they just made up, so I'm not going to include that on the list.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, across our beloved Kyber Empire. Listen, you're watching Arnold Hound News, and this is incredibly important. I don't care what you're doing. I need you guys to clear off your schedule the rest of the day right now. Flash your Kyber Club VIP Plus pass cards. Tell your bosses, tell your employees, we're shutting down for the day. We got
he has a fucking stalling meter above him. That's pretty fucking funny.
Now. There are 3 big things, technically 4, that we're going to talk about today, so expect probably at least 3 videos because it'd be way too much to put in one. I want to make sure it's broken up into their own category. Wow, oh my gosh, I didn't see it coming. It's like I haven't talked about this for several months. Galactic Legends Leia Organa has been officially confirmed. A new raid from Return of the Jedi is coming, and in the later parts of the day, you're going to see another video for the Leviathan Kit reveal and Talon Malicos. Holy cow! Galaxy of Heroes is pumping and thumping, y'all. Let's get into it. We have a lot to discuss. In this video, we're going to talk about the Leia Organa Kit reveal, the new Galactic Legend, new characters, part 1 of the requirements, a small teaser of what Galactic Legends Leia Organa is going to offer, and the brand new Return of the Jedi raid. Oh my gosh, more raids. I know we were kind of worried, when's the next raid coming? Some people didn't like the requirements for the Crate Dragon. This one's gonna probably have some stuff that a lot of you guys should hopefully have up and running. So let's do it. So jokes aside, I'm not gonna beg for forgiveness from the people that were saying, oh, you're wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I know what I was talking about. We saw this from a mile away, and that's why you watch Arnold Hownet News, so you get the heads up months in advance before it actually happens. 0.1 bajillion Arnold, 0 for the haters. Just remember that. Leia Organa, the debate was going to be like a sequel Leia, Endor Leia. There was a lot of people that did not like the idea of Endor Leia. Leia felt like she was not galactic.
Yeah, that was really weird. I don't know why the fuck people thought that she wasn't worthy of Galactic Legend.
But it looks like we're getting Endor Leia. They're calling it Galactic Legends Leia Organa. So we're still a little ways out before we get her, but they want to give you a rundown of the character, the general design. We already have part 1 of the requirements. They're releasing a brand new character. And I actually had to look. It's Princess Knisa. But they're also creating another unique character for the first time as well, called Drogon. So a lot of cool stuff here. Let's get into it. So their lead designer for Leia Organa had to say, while designing Leia, I was trying to create a character that would be a lead.
We need slave Leia.
Assault against an enemy. Leia was always a vocal and invisible leader of the Rebel Alliance, and her being in charge of the battlefield should be reflected in her in-game strategy. Each ability allows the player to pick the best target to accomplish a goal. This could mean, based on the enemy roll, a high priority target, or use one of your allies to deliver a powerful blow. Also, by being such a notable target, she is naturally drawing the attention of the enemy.
All right, Chazarus, have a good one.
To accomplish their goal, prioritizing her, they will be punished. So they didn't make any indications like a single. It sounds like they're really honing in to the time we saw her inside of Return of the Jedi, and of course the raid kind of tips the hat as well. So they're gonna give us part 1 requirements. You guys know the drill. Jabba the Hutt was roughly announced around this time, and then we got Jabba was like September, October, something of that matter. So it's gonna be a couple months before we get it. But we have Captain Rex. That was the one that really started to say, I think we're getting close to
7 on
Of course,
Captain
Ewok
Rex
login,
is kind
and
of
course all the
fucking
math that we
crazy.
just saw. There was a lot of undergeared Ewoks. Well, now they're giving you an incentive to take those Ewoks a little higher. So Captain Rex, brand new unit, absolutely bangerific. If you want to see the in-depth review, there's a card in the top right-hand corner. Relic 7. It's not Relic 8, not Relic 9. Still a little steep, but the thing is, this is gonna be a character you're gonna want to have. I think Relic 7's a bit overkill in the guy. He does the job well at low gear, but the good news is you're getting a great character. Princess Kanisa, which they talk a little bit about here. It's supposed to be like a new Ewok, I'm guessing, if I understand it. I had no idea who this is. I hope it looks like Ewoks give me a good laugh. We have Wicket.
Dude, I'm gonna relic all my Ewoks. I was gonna farm Cal Kestis, but fuck that. We're relicking our Ewoks.
No Relic 9s. Jabba looked pretty reasonable. Actually, there was a trend where we were going up with the relic requirements, and Jabba kind of turned it on its head. We kind of went backwards a little bit.
GL Kid Leia, her ultimate ability is run away at 4 miles an hour.
Or something like that, but kind of be thematic. So as they say here, they'll release the second part of the character requirements at a later date. I'm guessing later this month, early next month at the best. So be sure to keep a lookout on the forums. But here's her basic ability. So they're kind of doing something new. They're kind of giving us a little teaser, a little sample of what she's looking like. And that was another thing that was kind of tip in hand. When we try to predict Galactic Legends, there's a difference between wish, wants, and being realistic and looking at a spreadsheet. When you look at the spreadsheet, there was a lot of unused Rebels, undergeared Ewoks, and that's where they look for the next Galactic Legend. The Rebels, one of the biggest factions in the game, one of the most prominent factions of Star Wars, had no Galactic Legend. Well, what do you know? Leia's basic ability, we don't know what the name is here. She's gonna deal damage, and she's giving retribution to Rebels on a
Hello. Can you hear me? I'm relic 9ing my Wicket right now. All right, in honor of Princess Kanisa and Galactic Legend Leia, I'm sorry, Cal Kestis. You have been obliterated. You are now useless to me. You are now worthless. You are now less than the microbial scum on the bottom of my least favorite fishing pond. Goodbye, Cal Kestis. Hello. Where the fuck is he? Hello, Wicket. Welcome. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hello, Wicket. Thank you for joining the ranks of my Gear 12 characters. You will soon be Relic 3. God. What a fucking great day. AP, you promised you'd farm Rey? Fuck you. Can you still not hear me? Oh my god, what do I sound like? What is wrong with my game? Obliterated. Okay, apparently you can't hear me. Guys, this is so amazing. All right, we might stream later today. We might do some Galactic Legend Leia Organa prep later today. But I do have to go. Still muted? Liar. All right, I love you. Goodbye. Go watch one of my other videos. Bye-bye. Woohoo.